all we say to America is be true to what you said on paper. If I lived in China or even Russia or any totalitarian country, maybe I could understand some of these illegal injunctions. Maybe I could understand the denial of certain basic First Amendment privileges because they haven't committed themselves to that over there. But somewhere I read of the freedom of assembly. Somewhere I read of the freedom of speech. Somewhere I read of the freedom of press. Somewhere I read that the greatness of America is the right to protest far right.
There's got to be compliance with the executive branch because otherwise it doesn't work. So you got to eliminate that compliance and you make it a mandate. And then you do training, particularly in the city, I'll call them licensing departments, whether it's zoning, buildings, housing will be impacted by it, planning certainly, and you pick the people that run those agencies and the deputies that are pledging allegiance to the new world order and good governance, and then I think you have the Inspector General do some spot audits to make sure that there is real compliance.
You have no right not to be vaccinated. You have no right not to wear a mask. You have no right to open up your business. And if you refuse to be vaccinated, the state has the power to literally take you to a doctor's office and plunge a needle into your arm.
Well, each of these devices that are injected have the capacity to also have a small chip. What that chip does is it has the unique serial number for each dose.
If we were building a financial system from scratch today, we'd do it on a digital platform. From cash-based to digital, we need a measurement system that tracks the vaccines.
We talked about the incredible opportunities that technology gives us in the future to create the world that we want,
Everybody should die. We're making money and we're trying to kill people with vaccines. And at least it's true.
We must stop this agenda in its tracks, take power ourselves, and arrest the perpetrators. Conclusion. Governments are corporations obeying orders from the World Economic Forum and are no longer serving their peoples. They are acting in contravention of international and national law and no longer have any legitimacy. We are witnessing the collapse of the rule of law.
We're let in the store without masks, and we have our rights. This is how you defeat the system.
Put it in your mind to get saved. I gave you the desire to change. I gave you the power to change your life. I gave you the gift of conviction. I gave you the grace to change. I put you around the right people to influence you. I gave you an ear to hear. I chose you. So just as I say we aren't going to let any dogs or water hoses turn us around, we aren't going to let any injunction turn us around. Well, I don't know what will happen now. We've got some difficult days ahead. But it really doesn't matter with me now, because I've been to the mountaintop. I don't mind. Like anybody, I would like to live a long life. Longevity has its place. But I'm not concerned about that now. I just want to do God's will. And He's allowed me to go up to the mountain. And I've looked over and I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land. So I'm happy tonight. I'm not worried about anything. I'm not fearing any man. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord.